What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. Today we're going to be going over this motorcycle low side. This happens quite a bit out in the mountains when you push it a little bit too hard, and we're going to talk about how we can prevent that for ourselves and what the real concept, why this actually happens. I think that's going to help out a lot of you. So if you're a brand new rider and you want to go out in the twisties like this, or if you want to have some fun, please watch this video. It might save your life. With that said, let's watch this.
Woo! Fuck. God damn it. Fuck.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about motorcycle tires and traction. I know you don't want to hear about it, but I'm going to make it a little fun for you guys. Okay, so when we talk about getting new tires for a motorcycle, you hear people saying, hey, I got some new shoes for my bike. Well, think about shoes then, okay? Think about your shoes that you're wearing right now, or think about your shoes at all, okay? So now let's go ahead and go to the grass. Let's go out on a football field, soccer field, whatever you want to call it, and let's go run, okay? You know, do you think you might be faster with cleats? Maybe. I don't know. Is the grass slick? I don't know. Is the grass dry? Is it turf? I don't know. So think about that. What kind of shoes do you have? Is it for the right situation? Now think about you trying to take off from a standstill, and maybe if you had the right traction, right cleats or whatever, you can take off pretty quick. Well, now when you're hauling ass, what about stopping? How is it easier to stop with cleats, or is it easier to stop with nice slick soles on your shoes and you start sliding everywhere? Think about that as your tires on your motorcycle. You can haul ass pretty good with some good cleats, some good tires. You can also stop pretty dang well with some good tires too. And what about turning? Okay, we're running on the grass and you're hauling ass, and now you got to pivot and turn. Are you going to slip and fall under, or are you going to accidentally plant a little bit and then fly over, or are you going to actually make it? So how do you do that? You slow down just a little bit, juke and go, or do you haul ass, juke and go? Hopefully you don't snap an ankle doing that. Think about that in motorcycling. You're hauling ass and now you got to turn. Do you slow down a little bit, or do you just go and hopefully you don't snap an ankle or slide out from underneath you? And if you have bad tires, bad shoes, you're just going to slip and slide on wet grass. So now that we have that in our mind, think about this right here. So let's move forward just a little bit right now, and we're going 70 miles an hour. So that's like you hauling ass on wet grass right now. And if this guy has bad tires, then it's like you running on sandals, or you're running on very crappy shoes. Let's talk about Vans or something, you know, something that's very slick on the bottom, or dress shoes. Anyways, we're doing that. We're hauling ass, okay? Hey, we're moving, you know, it's fine, we're good. But now it's time to kind of turn a little bit. Now we're going to start slipping and sliding. So if we're going at a high rate of speed for the wrong shoes, or for the wrong area, maybe it's grass, maybe it's concrete, maybe it's asphalt, whatever, we might not be in the right combination there. So we're going to be moving a little bit more. And now we're turning, okay? So now you're trying to run and turn, maybe pivot and juke and everything. So you really do want to have that good cleat. Now, why do cleats work versus those slick little shoes? Well, they got traction. It's called mechanical traction. It's going to dig a little bit into the ground. The ground is going to connect with it a little bit. So if you have to turn, you're pretty much connected to the earth. So if you're turning right here on a motorcycle, you want to be connected to the earth. You want to be connected to the asphalt, okay? So when the tires are warm and they have good tread and they feel good, you know, the ground is going to go ahead and grab it a little bit. Now, if it doesn't, and you're just kind of slipping and sliding on the top of it, that's not good when you want to turn, right? So another thing that can happen is if you're hauling butt and you're running, and you want to turn, but then you give it a little more speed, then turn, you can still have a problem when it comes to losing some traction. And then right here on the motorcycle, we're going to haul ass a little bit more with a little bit more throttle. You know, we're running a little more throttle, but we're going to go ahead and turn a little bit more. We're going to probably low side, or we're going to snap an ankle, or we're going to, you know, grab the ground and then flip over. And that's what happens in a high side. We're going to talk a little bit more of a low side right here. So that's exactly what happened there. So you did a little bit of turning, did a little bit of throttle, and it's just too much for the shoes, too much for the asphalt, too much for the grass, too much for the tires. Okay, we're going to moving forward a little bit more, and he's going to go ahead and slip and slide everywhere. Now, here's the thing, okay? When we talk about American football here and we're wearing protection, you know, if you eat it or you get tackled, you want to have full gear. You want to have a helmet, pads. You want to have a mouthpiece, have good protection. Same thing with this on a motorcycle. You want to have good protection. He's got good protection. He's able to get up and walk away from it because he got very lucky though. He didn't hit this thing over here. Now, if he hit his head or hit any body parts, easily snap a bone, break something. But the thing is, he's not going to have, turf toe or whatever it is, is it like abrasions from turf or rug burns and all that stuff, because he's got all this stuff right here. He's got gloves, he's got boots, he's got, leather pants, all these different things. And then he's able to get up and walk away. Well, his bike is a little destroyed because it didn't have that massive protection, but it also is designed to kind of break apart like that, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it works. The main thing I wanted to point out to you guys is that you can relate anything to motorcycling to help you learn. And that's my job. Is I want to be a better coach, so I want to help you guys learn. And I know a lot of you guys are nerds, so we might be bringing in some more motorcycles and video games relations, but I know a lot of you guys like sports, so we're going to go and talk a little bit about that too. But that is my job. I want to go ahead and equate a lot of these things. So if you want to be a part of the discussion on this, join the Discord. Discord is absolutely free. We have 4,500 plus members, and it's absolutely free, like I said, and you get a big old chat room. Also, pay attention to the live streams Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We're gonna have a lot of fun on those, and we're gonna talk and talk and talk, and I'm gonna help you and help you and help you, and you're gonna help me too, because that's part of the community. We help each other out. But with that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll be seeing you around.